Welcome to another Ramble Radio, brother. Yeah.
Also,
Yep.
video.
No, you're kidding. You're kidding.
Video.
You're kidding. You don't say.
I'm not.
Wow.
I'm not.
Look at this.
Hey,
Look at
hey,
this.
hey.
Dum
Don't you
hey.
forget about me.
Ooh, yeah. Here we are, Ramble Radio 366.
Oh my God, we're 3 away.
Do I kill it? Do I just kill it? Am I like the guy who owned the White Sox to cause the Black Sox scandal?
Yeah.
Do I just kill Ramble Radio before it can get that bonus? You know, before it passes Ramble proper.
I'm not saying you should, but it's a discussion we should have.
It's a talk.
It's a talk.
It's at least a talk.
It's at least a talk.
I think it's just you and I today.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he's not feeling, got a stomach bug, and I don't know if it's legit or maybe the debate didn't go quite.
Maybe
maybe
his boy Vivek didn't come off the way he wanted him to.
Just spouting bullshit, psycho conspiracies at the end,
and then dropping. He's like, you know who should run this debate? Should be Elon, Joe Rogan, and Tucker Carlson.
Oh yeah, that's all we need.
Way to drop those buzzword names.
He's a fucking savage, bro. That's what we want.
He wants me to do the debates, bro.
Look how fucking dude. He has like the fakest white teeth. He's a fucking savage. Look at those fake white teeth. He's a fucking savage.
He bleaches his teeth with elk's blood, bro.
Fucking savage,
bro.
Well, here we are, Ramble Radio 366. Eddie, you can email us. I don't know if you knew this. Ramble@theramblepod.com.
Sure.
We have a Twitter page at podcast.
Sure.
Well, X.
X. We have an X page.
X page at podcast Ramble1.
Mm-hmm.
And then Instagram at podcast Ramble. We're on YouTube, the Ramble Teeb. We have merch, our T Public page. Dude, 104. How good does that sound? 145 nice. Stars. Garth Knight is on top right now.
He's getting ready to wrap up a week, right? As Ramble champion.
How much longer until we start these fucking peopling all this?
I think we got another week, right? Because we got 2 in there, right? We had Nico did the 1 day
Nico and
title reign, and Garth out of nowhere.
Yeah.
They bought themselves a little time.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure because I don't want to. Evil Commish is ready to say it now.
Oh, I know. Evil Commish wanted to say it as soon as he read it. These fucking people. We only got 140.
We're only at 140. We got a big night tonight.
Huge.
They're
not seeing this till after this night's over.
So they don't know.
They don't know.
What's going into all this. So we're going to probably, in our separate ways, watch the season finale of Loki. Woo! And then we're going to go see Marvels. Woo! Now, I have to talk about Loki.
Okay.
I have a theory. Because I think the biggest mystery in the show, besides the spaghettiing, all that, do you know what I think still is the biggest mystery?
What?
Is what did he who remains see that changed during this eternal loop he's been the custodian
The time loop, sure.
One thing changes. Remember that?
Right.
At the end of Loki season 1, something changes that he didn't expect.
And a lot of people think it's when Scarlet Witch got her powers. Yeah.
Scarlet Witch which makes a lot of sense.
It does, because it times the way they worked it out, it times up perfectly.
Right. But that hasn't paid off yet, which is odd. Because now they've gotten rid of her, essentially, but they still haven't paid off was that her or not. Yeah. Right? Was that moment? Why is that moment so important? Whatever that is, right. I still think that's the payoff I'm waiting for, if that makes sense, is what was that moment? And it could have been Wanda becoming the Scarlet Witch. Absolutely. I don't know what else. Do you know?
Unless it honestly has something to do with now that Loki now has this power to go through time and space.
Right.
if that is sort of we're going to get some sort of payoff in this final episode of season 2, where maybe that never happened before in any of these other time loops.
Right.
And Loki can now Loki is probably one of the most powerful characters in the MCU.
Right. And so okay. Here's my wonder, okay? Is because I think personally, as a fan, I think that is my biggest loose thread of the current MCU is what was that moment. I think the second one is how has nobody seen half the Celestial coming out of Earth, right?
Right. Well, apparently, from what I've heard, Captain America 4 is supposed to deal with that.
Right. Okay. And my theory on that is it's Professor X making everybody collectively ignore it.
Okay. But you also have this thing too where stuff is happening in the MCU ever since Endgame, and we don't know
the chronological order.
The chronological order of everything. So we don't know when Eternals takes place compared to everything else.
Right. But can I give you my theory for that He Who Remains moment? So
Please.
he looks
Can I take
out.
my pants off first? Let me take
my
pants off.
You're gonna have to. I think.
Hold on a second.
You wait till
I got to get it hard first. I can't just get hard right away.
Eddie, yes, you will. Time out. Don't. This will do it.
So just hands up and then try to get an erection. No hands.
You're not gonna have to try.
Okay.
You're not gonna have to try.
Hands are up. Go for it.
Wait. What
I'll let you know.
Title. That's the title of this episode. Hands up, and then what? Hands up and try to get an erection. Yep. All right, there we go.
I wish Cody was here on the boards, or we could put up the erectionometer.
Oh, we have that.
We have that too. That's one of the new features of the new Ramble is the erectionometer.
Will you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Will you promise me to give an honest assessment of where your erection is?
I'll do my own erectionometer. This is
okay. So let's show what would be.
This is flaccid.
Okay, what would be my revelation is not that this is it, but what if my theory is the X-Men have entered the MCU? Where's your erection?
Okay, we're above half. Okay, we're hard.
All right. Okay,
we're not like ready to blow yet, but
let's let the pencil do the talking. You want my theory? Do you want my theory?
Yeah.
Do you know what He Who Remains sees?
What?
I really think, dude, he sees a dark street corner or a dark street at night. He sees an appliance store, and in the windows are a bunch of televisions showing the documentary about Eddie and the Cruisers. But there, standing watching, is Eddie Wilson himself, who's very much alive, and he walks away. That's the moment.
Oh,
right there. Look at that. That's my new theory. That's what it's going to be. He saw that Eddie is still alive from Eddie and the Crew. That was never happened before.
And
yeah.
Guess who pulls up and picks him up on the street corner?
Who's that?
Richie Valens.
And what if that is what if that's how they stop Kang? The Avengers have to put Eddie and the Cruisers back together. What do you think? Isn't that, I mean, okay, let me ask you this. Can I ask you this real? Look, you and I know pops, don't we? We know a pop when we hear one.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Tell me how big the pop is in the theater if it looks like Kang is about to defeat the Avengers, right?
Okay.
And then right as he's about to give the final death blow, you just hear, Darkseid calling out, nothing is real. She'll never know just how I feel. And then Kang's like, no. And then, hello? Made me feel great. It made me feel so mean on the dark side. Oh, yeah, on the dark side. I mean, how big is the pop, Eddie?
Huge. Huge pop.
Do you worry for our safety in the theater of just being trampled?
Well, I worry that I'm not going to see the rest of the film. Right. Because it's going to be so loud and we're going to be throwing each other everywhere and we're never going to see we're never going to see the finale of the third act, let alone any sort of post-credit scene because of the pandemonium going on.
How quick is Feige out of a job if that's what actually is the moment? If it's Eddie and the Cruisers, and it's the fact that Eddie's been alive this whole time. And that's what stumps Kang. That's what stumps you.
He's like, what? What?
Doctor gonna live this alright. On the dog side. I mean, but that's so. Do you like my theory?
I like it.
I mean, the only problem is
solid
the only
gold.
problem. I think here's the one hiccup. Right? Is
Yeah.
It would probably cost Marvel what twice as much as it would cost to play a Beatles song in one of their movies.
It would be tough. It would probably be cost prohibitive at this point
to play any of John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band on.
They may be able to afford it just for the theatrical run, but once it goes to Disney Plus, you'd have to pull it and put it in something. It'd
be completely, and that would ruin it.
It would ruin it.
That would ruin it. That would just absolutely.
It's like trying to watch WKRP and Cincinnati reruns because they don't play it with the music.
They don't have
anymore.
They don't have the.
They don't have the rights to the songs.
So you can't do it.
No.
I'm telling you, man. It's just. But that's my theory. Is he's going to see that Eddie.
Theory. It's a great theory.
Eddie from Eddie.
You think we'll see that tonight at the end of Loki, or
I think so. I think that you know what? End credit scene of Marvels. There it is. End credit scene of Marvels. We know that Eddie is alive from Eddie.
Now, okay, so since we're in prediction mode.
We are in prediction mode.
Any other prediction modes before we go see the Marvels tonight, which will be out tomorrow when this airs. So, do we have any final last minute Marvels predictions?
Any hot Marvels takes?
Hot Marvel takes. Because I got one from one of Colton's friends at school. I guess another freshman at high school.
Shit. Okay.
Went up and gave him this hot take. I already heard that it bombed. So that's that hot take.
Before it's even out, that's a hot take.
Marvel released an email saying it bombed.
Before it's not even out yet. That's a hot.
That's how much the incels are against this movie.
Boy, they've been review bombing. Well, the worst review I've seen is from Trump-loving New York Post. So there's that.
Do you think Ben Shapiro right now is just masturbating, thinking about all the negative things he's going to write?
Oh, he can't wait
before he's even seen the movie.
He's so yes.
He's just like, oh my god, 3 superhero women,
3 women,
a black one and a white one and a brown one.
The woke, America thick of woke.
And you know what?
He's beating off and has his other thumb up his ass, and he has to write with his mouth. He's got a pencil in his mouth because both hands are occupied. That little weasel fuck.
But that might be why Cody's gone.
Oh, he could be getting all his review bombs ready.
Yes, he's getting his review bombs ready. He's also coming up with, I mean, because dare I say this out loud? I don't think Cody's going to listen.
No, he doesn't.
But,
we know that.
But his America is sick of woke strategy.
Yeah.
Boy, did it pay off in these recent elections.
It did.
Boy, the Republicans just had a clean sweep running on America is sick of woke. They just whooped the shit out of everybody, didn't they? Oh, they won the governorship of Mississippi. Yeah, no fucking shit they did. Yeah, that ain't your fucking victory lap. I hate to break it to you.
No, that's just proven. They're sick of woke, man.
They're sick of woke. Look at how they
cancels and woke. We're sick of both of them.
Sick of it.
So, Jeff Dunham still not canceled tour. Okay.
Whoa.
Fuck.
All right, tough guy.
I'm a comedian. I need attention. I'll say I've been people trying to cancel me.
Isn't that the weird go-to for comics now? It's like they can just go up there. Well, guess this will get me canceled. You're at a fucking open mic. You're not going to get canceled.
You have to be known to be canceled.
You have to be famous.
And even then,
famous.
There's no such thing as being canceled.
Does it really matter? Unless you're Cosby and you rape somebody and you actually have to go to prison.
And he went to actual prison. But like Krista Lee, they're making more money now than before they were canceled.
Canceled. Well, guess that, but they see that, so that's the thing. They think, well, that'll do it. So if I say I'll get canceled, maybe 80 million people will.
Maybe I can do a set on Gutfeld.
They can bring their "Don't Tread on Me" bumper stickered pickup trucks to watch me perform. On the dark side. Oh, yeah, on the dark side. I don't know, like.
Then he looks. Then He Who Remains looks down, and
right.
he picks up his shirt, and he lifts it up, and there's an Eddie and the Cruisers concert shirt underneath his shirt, and he's like, "How?" Terrible. And he doesn't even know how it got there.
How amazing! Okay, look, it would be an absolute waste to do this if I ever met Bruce Springsteen. But I might ruin the meeting by just asking him nothing but John Cafferty questions. Like, did it annoy you? Like, when you heard that song, were you like, wait, that guy's just doing me?
I'm here. I'm alive.
I'm alive.
About
why is
me dying?
Why is this guy just singing why is he just doing me? That's weird. On the dark side. Oh, yeah. But not that half bad of a song, if we got to be honest.
Eddie and the Cruisers could jam. They were a band.
What was
they could jam.
What was the other song from that movie? There was another one. Fuck, it was the battle. It's like this. Fuck, hold on. Shit. What was that motherfucker called? Tender Years. Tender Years was a fucking jam. Eddie and the Cruisers brought it. I'm just saying. They cruised and they won. They Oh, I mean, that was
In middle school, here's
sure.
I'll give you a little because I was a big fan of the movie Eddie and the Cruisers.
What about Eddie and the Cruisers 2? Eddie Lives.
Eddie Lives, and it's actually Eddie from Iron Maiden. That's what Eddie looks like.
Did you see Eddie and the Cruisers 2? Eddie Lives or no?
No, I didn't see that one.
I didn't either. I don't think it's as good.
I wanted the first one to be special. I didn't want it to, but we had a talent show in middle school, and my friends that we formed a band, a lip sync band.
Shit!
They did air guitar, air drums, and I was the lead singer. Lip syncing called Eddie and the Klutzes.
I love it. This is brilliant. Why are you not still together?
Well, none of us had any actual musical talent.
How did you break up? Who wouldn't pay to see this band anyway?
And the whole shtick was we would jam out. That was the talent show. We were in the talent show, and they were all playing their air instruments, and I was lip syncing, and it would just get to the point where we would just eventually fall all over each other, and then it would go into silence.
That's the end.
And
this is the greatest band I've ever heard of. This is better than the Beatles already.
Already
better than the Beatles. So do we do a film about Eddie and the Klutzes?
Maybe. We had T-shirts made up and everything. I had marker and white Hanes T-shirt, wrote Eddie and the Klutzes.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. It was almost a phenomenon.
Almost, because you guys gave up on it. I don't mean to shame you.
We only had the one performance.
Yeah,
we only had the one performance.
Are they all still around? Do you still talk to the Klutzes? Any of them?
No. I don't. We all went our separate ways. It ended poorly.
Okay, which one do you think best chance of being a Trumper? Which Klutz go?
Oh God, there was one guy named Mark. I think he could.
You think he's the one? He probably wouldn't be surprised.
He was probably the Trumper.
If you saw him at January 6th, you'd be like, yeah.
I'd be like, oh yeah, no
question.
Well, no one's. They're not gonna look back at Eddie and the Klutzes favorably again. It's gonna be like a Beach Boys.
Kind of tarnish the legacy. Kind of tarnish
the Beach Boys legacy sort of thing. It's gonna be like, oh, okay.
Is Vanilla Ice the only one who survived just performing for Trump? Because it's like, who gives a shit anyway?
Because no one gave a fuck before or during or after.
Okay, whatever.
Who's sick of the bullshit?
Oh, that was rough. God, that was rough.
Kill the bull.
Oh, it's hard to watch. As a fan of comedy from the 80s, that was tough to watch.
Part of that group of people that inspired you to be like, I want to be a comedian. These are the inspiring group. This is Sam Kinison, Rodney Dangerfield, Robin
that
Williams,
era, dude.
Billy
in that
Crystal, Roseanne Barr.
Dice.
It was that era. Dice. It was that group of people. You're like watching
Roseanne, Dude, I remember Roseanne was so fucking unbelievably funny on that Dangerfield special.
Yeah, she got
Fucking
broke on that one. Sam Kinison did. I think
Sam was
Seinfeld got broke on that.
Kinnison, Seinfeld, Dice. It was just boom, 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 boom. It was
And you're like, fuck, this is what I want to do. This is fun.
She is now like the comedic version of Lex Luger. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's like, if you see a picture of Lex Luger now, it's like, oh, well, boy.
Total package? Can I return the total package?
That's what happened.
Total package arrived, opened, and destroyed.
I mean,
can we send this back? What's the return policy on the total package?
Oh, God. Dark circle, go around. Well, as fun as this has been,
it's been a blast.
We got business
really
to attend to, man. We got
Loki to watch and Marvels to see.
Yeah.
And you're calling Rogue. You're calling Rogue?
I'm calling.
Rogue is in Marvels?
That's fucking Rogue. Take it to the bank, print it. It's Rogue.
Wow.
Take it to the bank. Take it downtown. Go to the printing presses.
Call the bookie. Give him your bank account number. Go.
There it is.
Everything.
Rogue. That's
everything on Rogue. All right.
Rogue. But now here's the bad news. We have control.
Oh shit. Okay.
Is Loki already out at the time of this recording, or do we have more?
Yeah.
Wait, is it out right now? Like, could I stop this and walk over and?
No, you have an hour because we're recording this at 5 o'clock. We have 1 hour. But by the time the Ramblers hear this tomorrow,
it's out.
And Marvels will already have flopped. Marvels will already be out of theaters because it'll
be out of theaters, direct to video. They're already gonna know.
Yeah.
That so by this time tomorrow, everyone's gonna know that it's Rogue.
Yeah.
And everyone's gonna know that Loki saw that Kang saw Eddie
and the Cruisers.
Eddie's still alive. Eddie Wilson's still alive after everybody died, and that's what.
And Ben Shapiro has passed away from coming so hard for writing
his negative review
on the Marvels.
Oh,
he impaled himself on a fucking street cone. On a big giant orange cone.
Well, here's our contractual.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay. Skeletor. I know you weren't here on Tuesday. We had
that's odd. Yeah.
Dex said it was very odd, but we had to explain to Garth
how it all works here.
How it all works, here in Ramble Land.
Yeah.
Were you upset or anything that you got bumped for Dex?
Eddie, that's a wonderful question, and I'm glad that you've asked me that. I never get upset when I get bumped, baby, because a big ass is always ready to bump back. You know what I mean? So guess where my dick is right now? Inside that asshole that's also a dick of the next guy. You don't bump me. I bump you back, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I bump. Nobody bumps a big ass. I bump. Okay? So fuck all that shit. Okay? And I'm fucking Dex right up his fucking dick ass right now in the one place where nobody can hear him scream for help, and that's He-Man's mother's pussy! You get it? See what I did?
We got it. Yeah.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay.
Another one.
Let's get us Cody. Send a snob.
Yeah, please send a snob, Cody.
Boy, I'm sick of woke. Aren't you? Huh? I mean, let me tell you. The only thing you're not going to wake up from, you're not going to be woke from the roofies I give.
Is there a stronger voice for unwokeness than Skeletor?
I wonder. Cinesnob Cody, let's right the wrongs of. I mean, Eddie and the Cruisers only sitting at like 34% on Rotten
Dude, that needs to be up there. LaQuisha, Eddie and the Cruisers.
Maybe even Eddie and the Cruisers too. Eddie lives.
Let's, if we're doing it, why not push that boulder up the hill too?
When we get Cody back and we do a good willow hunting, do we make him watch Eddie and the Cruisers?
Yes. I say yes.
I think we have to.
I think we do.
As punishment for not giving the fucking Butler results yet.
Right. That people are still waiting on that.
It's been a year. Almost.
That and the new merch page.
Both
of these things.
So Cinesnob Cody, let's get Cinesnob up on Rotten Tomatoes. Eddie, where can all the fine folk find you?
Patreon.com, 5 days a week, the Ralph Report. And we have a live show this Saturday at Flappers if you're in the LA Burbank area. There's still I think 5 tickets left for the main room Saturday night, 9:30. Get tickets.
Look at this. And if you happen to be listening to this on the day it comes out, and you live in Bakersfield, I'll be performing at the Well Comedy Club.
There it is.
Well Comedy Club in Bakersfield tonight.
Handful of tickets left for that one. Get those
Handful.
tickets where they're going.
Get them, baby. The Well. So you know,
are you doing a 45-minute Roseanne impression? Is that the is that the act now?
Just 20. It's just gonna be.
I'm sick of the bullshit.
Yeah, because Trump's just been as honest as they come this whole time.
And things were so much better 4 years ago.
Oh God,
so much better.
Oh,
anyway.
So much better. Oh man, but I'm sick of this inflation that's not really happening. Anyway, you can also find me in the same Ramble places you can find Eddie and Cody, and I'm on Twitch playing video games and Kick at Retro Rocha, and my YouTube channel, which is just my name. So you know where to find us, you know where to love us. Do it. Okay, can I tease one more thing?
Yeah, please.
You might get a supplemental bonus Ramble at the same time as this, before this one.
Probably before this. So you're hearing this. You're in the future.
You're in the
Go back
future.
to the past.
Crazy. We love you all. Stay safe out there. Take care, everybody. Bye.